Let's go, baby. You want to open it up, Copper?
All right, we are here at the Cintas Center following Xavier's big win in this year's Crosstown Shootout over Cincinnati, 79-74. Of course, the Trey Carroll game.
Never in doubt.
Never in doubt.
Never in doubt.
A 30-piece from Trey Carroll. Kenny, your first shootout since playing here.
Man.
I mean, I know it's been an emotional day, but as a fan, how was your first shootout as a fan?
Dude, driving down here all day. Here, I can hold this. Driving down here all day, and you can ask my buddy Jared who came down with me. It wasn't that I was nervous. It was just like, I want to get there. I want to be in the arena. I want to see the guys play. And, there was a little bit of nerves about like how the game could go because, dude, I'm telling you, if you'd have told me we were going to shoot 22% from three,
Yeah, I know.
I would have said there's no
way in hell.
There's no way we're winning this game. But they showed a different side today. I think they may have made more twos today than they made in the entire season.
Oh, my God, I know.
It was such an incredible game to watch. And, like, it was drama. We had the lead. It looked like we were going to just run away with it.
Yep.
UC hit a couple threes, which you knew they're going to.
Of course.
Like, you know they're going to
They
hit
made a run.
back. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They're going to hit back. But, man, what a game.
Just unbelievable.
And I want to say just real quick, I don't know if you guys can see it right over there. Section 105, row A, seats 1, 2, 3, and 4. All UC fans. The last time I was at a game here against UConn, Section A, seats 1 through 4, all UConn fans.
Yeah.
Who's sitting there? Who's selling those tickets?
Yeah. Who knows?
I want to know.
Can't happen.
It's a problem that needs addressed.
I mean, especially not the shootout.
No, definitely not the shootout. Like, if it's one thing if we're playing St. John's, but against Bearcats, come on.
No, you don't sell those tickets.
But just my takeaway, I mean, this is going to be the most obvious thing ever, but the Trey Carroll game tonight.
Yeah.
Absolute, this is the most obvious thing ever, but like literally a shootout legend.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember Jack Nungy played here and just had a fantastic, his best game of his career against a shootout. Trey Carroll played like a man's man tonight in a game where we needed him because I thought UC did a great job of defending the three ball. They made it there's a reason we shot so poorly. Right. They defended the three incredibly well, in my opinion. Yep. Trey all night long. I tweeted out at one point, like, the meme where it's like, it's like do something or draw a million. It was guard Trey Carroll or draw a million cards. And they could not guard Trey all night.
And it didn't matter who was guarding him.
They couldn't do anything.
It was like, it didn't matter if it was Baba. I don't know any of these guys' names. I know Baba.
Sure. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, right.
People have lost a shootout, in my opinion.
Right. And like, it didn't matter who was guarding him. You look like he shoots that like 15-foot, 10-foot floater, and like. And
I kept getting nervous.
Yeah, right. Like, it's not a good shot.
I agree.
Right? It's not a great shot, but for him, he can do what he wants.
And Kenny, I was thinking the same thing all day. I was just like, we can't keep doing this, can we?
No, right.
I was like, there's no way we can keep doing this, but he just kept doing it.
It just felt like a low percentage shot every time you put it up. And I'm sitting there like, okay.
Yeah, the coach like, no.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you get into winning time. And it was just like play after play after play. They turned the ball over a couple times. They let them hit a couple threes. They took
the
every
big
punch.
Game balloons are popping, by the way. We're in a safe environment.
They took every
Joe Sullivan! You want to say what up to the people, Joe Sullivan?
We're live, Joe Sullivan, all for one fund.
Worth every penny, okay? What you enjoyed tonight, that can keep happening. If you donate here, okay, we're going to share the link with you. It's on Give Campus, okay? You donate to Men's Basketball Excellence Fund. The more you donate, the more wins like this will happen.
Immediate return on investment, Joe Sullivan.
That's my guy right
Let's go.
there.
Rambo
That's
fan, Joe Sullivan.
He almost tackled me in the concourse when I saw him today. It's the first time I've seen him in a long time. But no, I mean, we took every single punch that they could throw at us tonight.
Absolutely.
UC didn't play bad.
No, I thought they played very well.
You can't tell me UC played bad. And Xavier Trey Carroll, obviously insane game. Everybody played decent.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. But like Trey had an insane game. And as a team, I don't think we played the best game we could play. Mm-hmm. And we came out and we took the lead with like at some point like mid first half ish.
Yeah, we started pulling away a little bit.
And we took the lead, and then it was like it just felt like they were like UC was playing catch up all game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then it's just second half they took care of business.
And I thought it was a UC team that brought it tonight, and that was I think the thing I was most impressed with because I thought if UC played their most physical brand of basketball, I was nervous that we'd be able to rebound and keep up with them.
Right.
But I thought we played so hard, man. And I was so impressed with Jovan, so impressed with Trey. I did not know. I mean, I love those guys to death, but I know that UC's got dudes.
Yeah.
Like they are just huge and physical.
Well, and I think that it's a really good it's a really good preview. Obviously, this game has emotion to it, and you could tell. Like I talked to the players after the game, you could tell like
it meant a lot.
It meant a lot to them. Like I came up to them, and at first they're like, "Who is this guy?" And then they were like, "Oh, wait a minute,
who's that big? You know what?"
Yeah, right. They were like, "Hold on a second, are you the guy?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm." And they were like, "Oh, you're a legend." Like it was awesome, dude. Oh, like
what a great group.
Well,
awesome.
I want to bring this up in the post-game press conference. Trey Carroll was in there, obviously. And all week, it's kind of been the notion that it's like, it's all new guys. I don't know if anyone really understands the gravity of this rivalry. He said when he was on his recruiting visit, or shortly after he got to campus, I think it was his recruiting visit, that they showed him videos of the crosstown shootout.
Yeah.
And that he was ready to go.
So our suspicions were true.
The suspicions are true.
Right.
Yes.
The suspicions were true. Like they were playing to the media.
100%.
At least
to some
that's
degree.
what it sounds like.
To some
They
degree.
were playing to the media, and they were downplaying the game from a.
Well, they didn't want to give any fuel.
But
yeah, right.
But you know what? He's a one-year player. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
He said when he leaves Xavier, he'll never be able to say that he lost to Cincinnati.
Yeah, perfect.
And
undefeated.
But legends are made here during the shootout. Quincy Oliveri, he posted it
Right.
on Instagram, a game you simply do not lose.
Yep.
And life changed after that.
Yeah.
I told Trey, I said, you'll never have to pay for a drink in this city again. He said he only drinks pink lemonade, so
That's perfect.
I can handle that.
Yeah,
I'll do that myself.
Dude,
I got it.
I might be able to get a year's supply.
Yeah, wow, really?
I mean,
Is
maybe.
it the powder kind or?
Country
Yeah,
time
yeah,
powder.
that's
But this has to be huge because Kenny, I'm sure you can speak to this. It's like you only get a short time here, and for these guys, some of them, Trey Carroll, you get one time here, and you have to live with that forever. And I think like we've all said, like for many guys, this is the most meaningful basketball you'll ever play,
right?
And this is the most memorable basketball you ever play.
And the thing is like, who's going to be the team that stops the streak? And it's not today.
No,
it's not today. You got in 2 years, you get to try again, Bear Kitties.
Yeah, exactly.
You get another chance.
Key.
I don't know what to tell you.
Key.
Oh, Cap's got the key.
Cap's got the
Cap's
key.
got the key. Cap's got the key. Thank you,
No,
Tom.
but listen, hey,
Oh, sorry, my friend.
you're gonna make him.
Shout out Tom
my
Isaac.
gosh.
Thank you, my friend.
No, but for real, like all these generations of Xavier basketball players that have come through. I don't care if you're a 1-year player or a 4-year player. 20. What is 20 or 12 games? 13 games now.
Going
In a
on
row.
24. So it'll be 26 years.
Wow.
26
The
years
next
before
time we
they
play
have
in
a
St.
chance.
Before they have a chance.
2001 was
that
a
gives
long
Bettino a lot of
ago.
time to cook
Right.
too.
Yeah,
That gives
and
Bettino
it's
a lot of time to
But
cook.
it's just like who's going to be that group that takes that streak down? And you know what? They did everything they could. They beat a team that I think even some people in this arena would have said on paper is a better team.
1,000%.
They came out and they played a brand of basketball tonight that will translate to the Big East.
And on this
Absolutely.
paper, Xavier's the better team.
And that's got to
When you
feel
look
good
at
as a
the score.
fan because I think that was what we've been saying is can you compete with the physical teams?
Right.
We did it against Georgia because this is the team that you have to beat to play in the Big East.
Right.
Teams like this, which we did.
Yep.
So it was just a fantastic group for this team. And I will say this to the fans, and we've talked about this a lot of how much college basketball's changed. How much did these guys reference stuff from the past?
Yep.
Zach Freeman doing the
Drew
zip 'em up.
Holloway.
Dude, you were talking about this, Kenny. The whole freaking team was doing it.
Yeah. I mean, Joe's shooting free throws and the entire all 4 other guys, all Trey,
Everybody.
Phil, I can't. I don't even. It was either
Roddy.
Malik or Roddy. I
Yeah.
can't remember, but they're all out there. They're doing the thing, and they're all like laughing together. And it was just like it's a moment that happens because of the tradition and the history that Xavier has in this rivalry, and they understand it. And we were nervous. We were nervous that they wouldn't understand it.
Of course.
But they, dude.
So tell me they don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
After talking to them after the game, like there's nothing in my mind. Like I was disappointed with what all said, right? But there's nothing in my mind that even has a remote thought that they weren't amped up for this game. This wasn't a product of just like them getting better, which they are.
Of course.
They definitely are getting better. But the fact that the emotion they came out with in this game, huge.
And I think that's what we've been saying. And it was, don't get me wrong, like fantastic we won tonight. I was out of my mind. I can barely talk.
Yeah.
But like win, lose, or draw, this is a Xavier team I'm proud to be a fan of and I'm proud to watch. They played their absolute asses off. Like, and I could tell that was really cool, Kenny, watching you talk to Trey, talk to Jovan. You and Trey were just like locked.
Yeah.
And it was so cool for you. And I wanted to ask you this question, just telling him how much it meant to you. And,
Well,
and you said you were dang near welling up watching this win.
I mean, honestly, it's a thing where like you we talk about it all the time. NIL, rev sharing, all this stuff, like you kind of feel that going away.
The purity of it.
And it has nothing to do with like me wanting people to remember who I was. That has nothing to do with it. What it has to do with is that I have such a deep-seated love for this school and this program that I want to make sure that tradition's carried on.
Right.
And that's the way that I felt playing all 4 of my years here. And then you come back to, if anybody, you come to the games, just walk down the halls with me, man. Like it's,
oh my God,
dude, it's crazy.
It's actually really annoying. I don't do that.
It's really cool in one way, but yeah, annoying.
Literally it literally takes me 25 minutes to get to the.
And you're so gracious about it.
But it's just, oh yeah.
But there's a reason for that,
right? But it's because Xavier gave me a lot. I feel like I gave a lot to Xavier too. So
literally blood, sweat, and tears,
right?
Man.
So it's just that feeling of the players understanding what this game means and not having to. I didn't feel like it was like force fed to them. You know what I mean?
No,
like it was. They just understood it.
Yeah.
And maybe if they lost, you have a little bit of a different feeling. But they came out. They were the better team tonight, and they won the game. And so like, there's just nothing but like elation in me right now. You know what I mean?
I know. And just what a win, because like coming into the season, it was definitely tough. And it's like, I don't know what we're playing for. Obviously things look different now at 7-3 getting a big win, but like to get the shootout this year, I remember coming into this season, and I know a lot of fans will agree with me, like just getting the shootout, like it's so huge. And I'm so happy for this group, because you remember when we lost Santa Clara, obviously, and that locker room, how freaking brutal it was. And I honestly felt so bad for the players.
Yeah.
Like that is not fun. I mean, getting booed off your own floor, but like look at the adversity of this group. It is such an incredible story.
And I want to bring this up. This is interesting. Kenny, you played tons of games here. We've all been to tons of games here. We've seen environments that are crazy. Tonight's attendance, 10,880 is a Centos Center record all time.
The environment was insane.
The thing is that like that makes sense to me, because this game was so much more than just the rivalry for our program tonight. It had a lot to do with the future of Patino.
It does.
Like, even though if they lost tonight, it doesn't mean Patino's not going to be successful. But it's just like the first step, the first notch in that belt for Patino.
And the fans buying into this.
Right.
Because you started to see it in Charleston, and it was a whole new team. You get this, it's icing on the cake. You have hopefully a tune-up against Missouri State, Big East play. I mean, I think the ceiling on this team just got maybe cathedral ceiling.
How about them Muskies? And like, just how about the fans? How about like everyone for showing out for this team? Like, I mean, we thought we were dead. I mean, everyone had written us off.
I think there was like 15 Cincinnati fans in the arena, and that's 15 too many.
Oh, it was dead. Yeah. There was nothing from. It was such a fantastic crowd.
The best part about the whole thing is and my buddy Jared, he'll tell you, the people behind me, four UC fans behind me the whole game. Like every time I talk, like they're texting their buddies, like, "Oh, look at this idiot," and they hit that shot. And he looked at me and he's like, "They're gone." It was like
they were
a minute and a half left in the game. We turned around and they're gone.
Yep,
they're gone. And that's just UC fans.
But I think this is honestly huge, Kenny. And again, like people like you, and I saw Edmund Sumner tweeting about it. James Farr was texting me, like that means the world, because like that keeps this culture alive. Yeah. I think that was the biggest fear from Xavier fans, like when the season started, was like we're losing Xavier culture. I think that.
I mean, honestly, that's the biggest takeaway for me from this game, is that the Xavier that I played for is still alive and well. And dude, I'm jacked up.
I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving.
You know what was really cool? Walking into the not the locker room, outside of the locker room, as the team was coming through the tunnel, every single player was screaming, going nuts.
Oh, man.
It didn't matter if you struggled today, barely played. Everyone was fired up, dapping us up, dapping everybody up.
And you could tell.
Such a good group.
You could tell that it wasn't just because they won the game. It was because they understand what this game means.
It's a huge win.
It's a huge win.
Shout out Roddy, bro.
It's a huge quad 3 win.
I guarantee you Roddy was instrumental in like telling this group what the heck was going on.
Roddy and Isaiah Walker.
Shout out Isaiah, son of Tyrese. Huge quad 3 win. But like you can just tell how much it means to the group. Like you really can tell how much it means to this group.
Yeah. No, from the fans to the staff that we've dealt with today. I mean, I come back here like 3-4 times a year max.
Yep.
And dude, it feels like I'm walking into my front door of my house. I love this place.
Especially under like a new coaching staff and all that. It's just fantastic.
Yeah. And I honestly didn't know what to expect.
Right.
I'm sitting here, I'm wondering if I'm going to get my pass. I'm wondering if I'm gonna be able to go back behind the scenes over there.
Yeah, like top 3 in blocks all time. Like, can I even get back here? Like,
I mean, but if it wasn't the case, like, I understand it because
it's your house.
It's the way that things work. Time moves on. There's new regimes come in, and I understand it. But Patino has been just like incredible. He came up to me after the game. He's like, Kenny, what's up? Nice to finally meet you in person. I talked to Joe. I talked to Trey. I talked
on
to
a night where so much is going on.
I talked to Phil. Phil came up.
Dude, Phil's our guy.
Phil's my guy. Dude.
Phil's like, shout out Quincy. This is like,
you know what? Yeah. And here's the thing. Phil's my guy. You guys?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. No,
That's
he's
my
right.
guy.
Are we on the chopping block?
Well, hey, Kenny was on the Philip Borovichinen fan club from day one.
And the funny thing is that he says, like, when I play bad, Kenny still says, you're doing great. But the thing is that you can tell when a guy's a good player.
Well,
you can see in the way that he plays. I don't care if he has 5 points or 15 points or if he goes 1 for 10 from 3 or 5 for 10 from 3. You can tell that the dude knows what he's doing with the basketball in his hand.
He hit a big shot tonight.
Yes.
Roddy hit a big shot tonight. And that was what was crazy because, like, obviously Jovan's a big shot maker. Trey had 30.
Yeah.
But, like, Roddy hit a big shot to stop a run for us. Phil hit a big shot to stop a run. And honestly, I thought Malik hit some big shots. I thought Malik really brought his lunch pail in some big moments tonight.
Yeah.
Damn it, dude. I said Jovan was going to end with 17. He only had 12.
Oh, bummer. Yeah.
My guy.
Hey. The points add up to points add up to 79,
right?
Which is more than Cincinnati had. They had 74.
Yeah.
So
and again, I think also the biggest thing that I'm thinking is just the different ways to win games. I mean, you look. What did we? We honestly said if we don't shoot, we lose.
And they didn't shoot the ball. What? It was 6 of 28.
21% from 3, and also 56% from the free throw line.
Right. And I think that you have. It's starting to become easier to make comparisons to the teams that Xavier's going to be playing in the Big East.
Yeah.
Right. But you play against Georgia. You play against West Virginia. You play against Cincinnati. You play all those teams tough. You beat 2 out of 3 of them. I'm going to be interested to see what UC does with West Virginia in a few weeks.
Absolutely.
Whenever they play them. Like it's going to be interesting to see that. But I think that you're starting to see some of the talent, the level of talent that Xavier's going to play in the Big East. Maybe not at the top in the UConns, the St. John's, but like you're going into the Creightons, you're going into the Georgetowns, the Butlers. Like I think that Xavier has a little bit more than people think. And I think they can handle a little bit more of the big man play than people think, especially on defense. It's going to be interesting to see.
And at this point, you are 7-3. You got Missouri State. Yep. You go into the Big East, you get a couple wins. The narrative changes fast.
Hey, 7-3 feels
great.
Let's go. What's up, Goat? What you got for us, Goat? What's your takeaway?
Well, he's not
great team win.
So
That's what it's all about.
Hey, all clean?
Soon
to be all clean. Shout out to Big Game Grace.
Yep, very soon.
My God, we appreciate you. And just how about them Muskies, Coop?
Yeah, well, I think what's awesome is there's going to be some upsets Xavier pools at this building. The fans are bought in.
I think my point is that I don't think that they're going to be upsets.
Well, they might not be. I'm saying against the St. John's, against the
right. Okay, so and you were the first one. It was either you or Ahmad that said that you feel like that St. John's game, the two Jersey game, is going to be closer than people think, and I'm starting to believe.
I have no idea.
I'm starting to believe.
I'm starting to believe, baby.
Dude,
and it's just got to be huge for Muskie fans. I mean, coming into this season, it was like writing us completely off. Yep. And to not only win the shootout, which is obviously massive, but to be 7-3 and be in contention. I mean, I know myself, my butt cheeks were clenched like you could not imagine. Just to get this one, it's unbelievable. Like Dana's is going to get a lot of business tonight.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I can't remember if it was a stop or if it was a free throw or what it was, but I've been talking to Jared all day. Just like, dude, I'm so like, I need them to. They made that shot and he literally bear hugged me and picked me up. And he was just like, yes.
I mean, dude, I couldn't sleep all week.
Yeah.
Like, just nervous as hell. And then, honestly, I'm hyped for Coach Patino because...
I mean, I couldn't sleep because of the video you were making.
Well, I appreciate that.
Those are different. Those two things are different.
Dude, it was such a bad project because it's like, I can't sleep while I'm making it. I was making it at night. I was too hyped up. But also, a huge win for Coach Patino because this was... Jesus. Because this was a Wes Miller team that had huge expectations, second weekend expectations. And to turn over a team like this, some people predicted us last in the Big East, and to win the shootout, to keep the streak alive. It'll be 26 years since we've lost here the next time we come back to Cintas when Patino gets a chance to load up.
I mean, you've been saying it since I met you. Buy low.
Buy low.
Buy low.
Buy the dip.
Buy
Buy
the dip.
Hey,
And we remember we
and
did buy the
dipped.
dip.
No, we dipped.
We did dip,
We dipped.
but we loaded the boat.
We did.
I
We
needed
did.
a second boat. That's how much we loaded the boat.
Right.
But it just couldn't make me happier for Xavier Nation and for this fan base. And honestly, too, that was great too. Is like the Twitter group, like, has been on fire,
Yeah.
win, lose, or draw. And I think that's
you know
one
what?
of my favorite things.
I'm gonna go ahead right now, and I'm taking Xavier out of the Big East power bottom.
Shout out,
I'm taking him out.
shout out, Wet versus Patino.
Listen,
No
I'm taking,
longer a power
I'm
bottom.
taking him out.
Power top,
I don't know about that. But
Power
listen, we're power medium. That's
power medium.
I'm taking him out of the power
I think you
bottom.
have
What
to.
he's saying is the stock is rising.
Right.
That's what you're saying.
Stock
I think
is
that's
up.
the PC, not Providence College, politically correct version of
Thank
what
you, I
he's saying.
appreciate
I mean,
that.
listen, but hold on a second. Never mind.
All right, fair enough.
But well
fair
said.
enough. But any closing thoughts that we haven't discussed? I think Dana's is calling our name. My closing thought for everyone listening, we sincerely appreciate it. Retweeting it, sharing it. There's a ton of people in here right now on Twitter.
So many people came up to us tonight, like,
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah, thank you.
And that's what we're doing. That's why we're doing it.
Shout out
Yeah.
Justin Dolman.
Right. Yeah.
Dude,
right.
like,
yeah,
bro,
yeah,
just and honestly too, like, how cool is it for the alumni too? This has to mean the world for them. Like the Ed Sumners of the world, like Tu Holloway was going at it today,
Yep.
calling UC little brother, which is fantastic.
Mhm.
And I think that's one of my biggest things too is the alumni, because you guys played your fucking ass off to get us here, and I think that was one thing that had the fans scared is like, will that tradition continue?
Right.
And it means the world to me that that's continuing, and that's I think what we try to do is just keep that tradition alive.
Yep. And to all the UC fans out there, I got my earmuffs on. We'll see you next year.
And I just got to say, how about them Muskies? Zipped. And that's it for me.
Stay blobbing, baby.